Now this is for JavaFX version that we pretty much add the alert set contents to pop up and show the message. Right, so once I run this, it's going to pop up, right, and I say 5, 6, so it's pop up. The total of the number is 11 because information type. Alright, so now we're gonna show you another version, right, using Applet. Okay, Applet sum. So Applet, the benefit of Applet is you can embed on the website, right? Some website you pretty much have the thinking version of sum, right? So, but Applet is not popular anymore. Okay, we don't use main in Applet, so we're going to extend JLabel, right, and you need to import that. So normally, let's say we gonna do public paint, right, graphics, right, G. So this is when you draw, right, import graphics from Java AWT, right, and the method is void paint, right. So you can say G dot, right, draw like oval, right. So this is location where you want to draw. Let's make it somewhere 500, 500, width of the oval and height of the oval. And when you run this, it's pretty much just going to show that you draw an oval right at that location. That's Applet. But this applet will not interact with the user. So we actually want an applet that interact with user, which is instead of paint, we're going to have public void in it. Right. So we're going to start to get JText field. Pretty much everything that we have here. Right here, JPanel, JText field, right. But it's not JFrame, then I'm not need to make it visible. So I just copy the Swing code. Applet pretty much as a version of Swing that run on the web. See, so I just copy and paste the same code. Create panel, label, put num1, num2 button with the action to calculate, right, add panel, and you don't need this, that's for which we could, that panel add to the JApplet, right, and set size of the JApplet. Right, so I'm going to, I wonder if it's going to draw an oval and do this at the same time. There you go. So we draw an oval, right? And we have this. Now let's see what happened to the other text field. So num1 panel, oh, because let's set the layout, right? So make the layout new. They have let's check the version of layout. So in the next class exercise that you have to do, you're gonna learn the version of Swing layout, right, in 6.3. Right, they have swing and border and flow and grid. Okay, so that's a layout. So what it does is, if I put grid, okay, pretty much it's just like a table. Right, let's import grid layout, like a spreadsheet in Excel or table that you, or in the phone number print pad you have a grid. you can specify location where you add the label to, right? So zero zero pretty much just, let's open this spreadsheet. So that's the 0 0, row 0, column 0. 0 1 is going to be here, and this is going to be 1 0, right? So if I want to make it like a stack, I just control it like this way. 1, you can specify when you add 2, and button 3 0. So I need to set the size of the grid first. So how many rows? 1 2 3 4. 4 rows, 1 column, right? Okay, maybe the other way around. 1 row. Zero, 1 2 3, right? So let's do it without specifying the location. It should be doing as an order on the grid. Okay. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete the pane out. Okay, so the pane is the problem, actually. It's try to hide the information that we want. Alright, so now we have the Applet version. Right, so I just delete the pane. Just use init. And the rest of the code pretty much we're using grid layout. And flow layout should do the same because the problem is the paint. So we can do the calculate. The total two number is 11. Right. So that's, you don't need to do the option pane. If it's pane, we can just, like, you can use JLabel instead of the option pane, but just change, right? Add some label that you apply the contents here. Okay, because the J option pane may not work on the web. So for now, what we're going to do, we're going to test this on the web. So there's a code that you want to add, right? So pretty much you want to put the HTML code. Let me get the HTML code version. Right there, right? So HTML body, applet code, and .class go there, right? And you can set the size. So let's put that on. I'm going to go back to here, create new. Pretty much your text editor, anything like just .txt, or but we want to do .html. So I'm going to do applet some.html. So pretty much I want to create an HTML file here, and it's right there, but I need to open for edit. This one they use a browser. Then I can paste the code right here, and make sure .class like we have to get .class version of Applet. So the class is resizing in the bin. Okay, so one way we can put the like solid, right, class path right there. Okay. So your Java version is out of date. Okay. Let's see, we do later. I'm going to type something. Enter, right? Applet sum Applet. Okay, we see that. Like I said, it's depending on its out of date, so we may need to update and unblock. Like mostly browser will block the applet, okay, to show. I'm going to use this browser and open it. Maybe we need to unblock that or somehow to make it show an applet. It's going to be something that you have to set up on your browser options. Let's look at the configuration for Java. If you want to set up to run on a browser, you pretty much just need to set this up on each type of browser that you're using. But I just don't want to by going to this link, okay? But I don't want to spend time on this. Alright,